Hello, Boris Pravisham here. Welcome back to the Nidd Whitelist server. I have been on the planet for a little while now, and I think it's fair to say that I've not exactly enjoyed much of it. So I'm going to fix that in the only way I know how, by running away. I even set up a camera so I could watch myself go away. See, that's how well planned this little hissy fit of mine is. I haven't told anyone that I'm doing this, by the way, so I'm kind of just leaving Anubis and Minty down there, and I stocked up my ship with a third of all the stuff down there, a third of all the stuff that I wanted. So I left plenty of stuff for them. In fact, I even went mining. I got a whole bunch of stuff for them. I ground down some stuff. I sort of consolidated everything as best I could and disassembled things so that because they were having a bit of a problem with platinum as well. So I was a little bit thoughtful, but I have kind of just run away. I will go back at some point. I just need a little bit of time to myself up in space, where things don't go wrong as often. Okay, here we go. So I'll spin this. They're mighty close to each other. We're still drifting forward, we're still in gravity. I'll let this... I won't let it slow down, actually. So they're going to go back down. One of them is going to head way off over to the right of screen, and one straight down. One's going to go back over to the planet where we originally started. And I'm hoping the one on the right is the one that's going to do that, and they're not going to come into contact with each other. That was a success, anyway. To be honest, I've built those boosters enough times that I'm sure I could do it once more, if I really need to. I'm out of gravity, so inertia dampeners are now off, and I'm coasting just away from the planet. You can see the one over there has broken well off to the right, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to make it. So where are we? I think we'll head back to Space Vegas, and then we'll work out where to go from there. So I'll just stop this, and then we'll follow the progress of those boosters, because the one that's heading way off over to the right, I don't think it's going to make it. I think the remote control on planets is so glitchy at the moment that it's probably either just going to spin in circles or fly directly into something. It's not going to make it all the way over to the right. And there's one well off over there. Oh no, it's because I'm flying away. Okay, never mind. There we go. Now I should be able to switch into one of the boosters. Although they've been renamed because of that stupid thing that happens. I don't know which one's which now because it's been renamed. We'll go camera down. We'll see where we're headed. Where's the other booster? So 1640 is the one that's headed straight back down to Mongolia. Okay, so we'll switch back out of that. So that's 1640. In fact, I'll rename this as Booster 1, like it was. Which means the other one, we'll see, yep, static grid. Camera down. We'll have a little look where we're going. This one's also directly over the top. What's wrong here? Oh, it's put me back in there. Of course it has. There we go. So where is this one headed off to? The salty return point. And booster 2. Return remote. Where are you going to? So booster 1 is the one that should be going well off over to the right. So let's have a little peek out of... Is this the camera that was supposed to be pointing down? Did I just choose... I think I just chose the wrong one. There we go. Alright, so I am headed back. Yeah, you can see down the bottom of the screen there it says Boost 1 30k away. So this is the one that's headed way off over into the distance. Let's check the progress over here. Still got another 78k, so I've got time to just sort of look at things. I think it's about time that I check the hydrogen stores. Although it should be able to get down just about alright without the hydrogen. In fact, it better. There may be a chance of this plummeting straight into the ground. This was supposed to be avoided by staggering them. These things are entirely capable of holding themselves up. They've got a little small hydrogen thruster down on the bottom. They're entirely capable of holding themselves up using the atmospheric and ion thrusters alone on the planet. However, remote control blocks don't properly anticipate the gravity of the planet. So there is a good chance that this is going to plummet directly into the planet's surface, as is the other one, because it will be going so quickly. The remote control block will not let itself slow down. In fact, I'd probably be starting to, hold it a little bit far down. Okay, so when we've got... This is only going 80 meters a second, so it has, I guess, remote control must only go that fast, I guess. Let's have a little look from the bottom. Let's see if we can see it from the salty cam. We can. There it is up there. So you can see the salty return point. It's getting quite close. You can see the poop from here. And the entire area is not going to be loaded in properly either. So this is coming down quickly. I'm going to see if I can get back in time. Yep, this is just going to hit the ground that we can't see. And it's gone. So there goes one booster. The other one is going to meet the same fate, I'm guessing. It's alright, I've built enough of them. I don't really care. I didn't actually check how far away we were. 55k away. Why are we going... Oh, it must have saved. So the speed just completely cut out. That's a fantastic feature. We seem to be coming down remarkably quickly here, and at any stage we could hit the ground, because the second you go out of the immediate area that is loaded, at least for me, it just goes to this randomly bad level of detail, so I can't tell where the ground is at the moment. Let's see if we can switch to the other camera. Yeah, we're not going to make it over this hill. The the docking location's on the other side, so without the hydrogen thruster, the remote control blocks just don't understand that this is what happens. So yeah, I have to do a better job of preparing that and making sure that I definitely have enough hydrogen left in the tank to let it down. Because if I was flying it, that would have been fine. I would have been able to land that, but the remote control block just doesn't understand. So I guess I will now just wait out the rest of my journey back to Space Vegas, and I'll let the others find those wrecks. We've successfully made it into space. You can see up there I have docked the ship using a merge block. I just sort of tacked it on for the moment. One of my future projects will be to redo the docks around here, have a proper dock with this system that we're now using to avoid explosions. I'll grind that whole thing down because you can obviously tell it was just thrown together in order to get here. I think the highest priority at this point is a drilling ship, a fairly decent-sized one, so that if I'm caught short on resources, then I'm able to restock myself and not have to fly to the mean and negotiate with Mir and Sal in order to go get some. So I think that's what I'll do now. I have visitors. It's been a completely peaceful trip for them. They've not had a single argument on the way here.
No.
Or we can do a cross-promotion. We can do a cross-promotion here. Go to Sal's channel to find out what the argument was. There we go. Got that out of the way.
And go to Boris's channel to find out what he's really been doing here, because no doubt we will get totally distracted by arguing about which direction is up. Okay, Boris, what are you doing here? What's your grindy work that Mia's so interested in? That's a totem pole. Oh, I love the totem pole.
Yeah,
It was already there the last time you were here.
Was it?
Yeah.
It's been a while.
my
Boris,
grindy
yes.
work is literally grindy work. I'm just grinding stuff down. That's
Well,
been
what
it.
are you grinding down?
My ship and another ship of mine and Drunk Spider-Man's communication satellite thing that was never launched. Another ship, which I hope he didn't want, but it looked a bit messy, so I ground it down. I haven't touched any of your stuff.
I do like the cryo silver writing there. Did you do that, Mia, or was that Boris?
Yeah, it was me.
Ah.
I haven't even seen any of that yet. Hang on, there's a hole in the back of my place. Oh, there is.
What do you mean hole?
I just entered the refinery room.
We had the. There was because Mia was building things, and then the rock hole came back. So it might have something to do with that.
Why is there a hole there?
Was that you, Mia?
It wasn't me. I wouldn't leave a hole I've put indoors.
Well, yeah, but if the rock...
the entire pressurization effort... God! Would you mind putting that back, please?
What?
The entire place is already not pressurized. I haven't pressurized anything yet because I'm probably going to be making quite big changes. And I'll just end up losing all the oxygen.
Okay. Well, is this a useful hole?
Not really.
No, I was asking Boris.
Not really.
I guess I better agree then.
Well, you already did.
It looks like Drunk Spider-Man kind of ruined my plans for the rest of this episode because there is already a drilling ship here. It's not as big as the one that I was intending to build, but that'd be enough to get us out of trouble. So now I don't have anything to do, but before I work out what I am going to do, I have just ground some stuff down, got rid of this ship, got rid of another ship over there and another one over there, all of which were broken, kind of cleaning things up, organizing things, making it home. These stutters are really annoying. That's not my recording, that's the game. I think I might bring back the little Tina just so I can have something docked here. Buildy, 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 unbuildy, buildy, 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 buildy. Done. An hour and a bit later, I got a bit distracted in the middle. I was building with the others, sort of chatting away in the background. All the blocks in place, I hope. I hope I didn't miss something. Projections, I tend to miss things in the middle. Filled it up with I filled the reactors up with uranium. I've been letting the batteries charge for a little bit. It's all good to go. I've changed the design a little bit since then, which means the dock won't fit. So that's the next project, is to make the dock over there fit. And I have changed nothing from the projected design, so I'm going to have to add a merge block in here. That stuttering is getting really annoying. I'm going to have to add a merge block in here somewhere so that I can merge it down and not have to rely on the connector. Over here is another interesting little thing that's happened. I flew away and it just left some scaffolding behind. I don't understand it, but it did. Now I'm going to fly around and see what changes I need to make to the dock. ship docked, although I'm a little bit worried because I was only thinking about trying to make it as sleek and streamlined as possible. And in the process, I didn't really think about the fact that there were thrusters, so I had to kind of work around that. I've got enough steel plates, so I guess I'll clean that up later because we don't have trash removal on, because trash removal removes everything. Just, pick a random grid. Trash removal will remove it that day for no reason. So I'm kind of building around things like the thruster, and it's been quite a while since I've done the merge block stuff. I don't know. Is that going to connect? Is this just a grid forever now? I guess we're about to find out. Let's see if this unhooks. Hopefully it does. Otherwise I'm going to have to grind down a whole bunch of stuff and then put it up one more. Yes, that's the ones. We turn that off. Oh, we did the pop-out thing. Which means it worked. Except there is currently a connector holding us down. So thankfully, I managed to get away with that without having to rebuild anything. I really need to work on my naming system for this ship. Okay, oh, I tilted forward. So let's just quickly reconnect. And this will be the new dock. Oh, feels dangerous. It wasn't. And connect the front connector. Why? Oh, you're off. That's right, I did that. Can I not? There we go. So, that was all a long-winded way of saying I finished the dock. Oh, no, I haven't. I left an arm. I'll do that now. Cue time-lapse music. And done. That looks a little bit odd now. To be honest, this isn't the finest aesthetic work. Look at that connector. The connector line's not the conveyor line, I mean, isn't the greatest. But we'll live with that for now. It does look quite nice docked. I'm going to have to put a few lights down, although since spotlights changed, I also discovered that the small ship spotlights also do 120 meters, which seems a little bit overpowered if you're going to have the small ship spotlight just go as far as the large one. That seems a bit odd, but I'm not complaining. So I think I might replace some of these lights with a one spotlight sort of streaming over the whole thing. Although I do like sort of creating a general ambiance, so I think I'll keep doing that. This stuff's still here. I think that'll be all for today. I'm not really sure how much I've recorded, so it could be a bit short, it could be a bit long. I may tack something on at the end of this. Maybe? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. So either goodbye or here's the next thing. Or it's goodbye. It's probably goodbye.